Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Pokemon Green version. Last time we took on the Vermilion City Gym, and also we faced our rival as well. And for some reason, Magikarp fainted when I took a step. I guess it was probably poisoned, and I just didn't realize it. Maybe that might be what happened. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just gonna be putting Magikarp into the daycare, and gonna be leaving him there for a while. In fact, you guys might even need to remind me to pick him up later on before he levels up so much that he can't even be brought back. Yes I will. Which Pokemon should I raise? And one weird thing is that if you leave a Pokemon here and it levels up to the level where it evolves, it won't evolve. It'll only evolve if it's in your team. I'm gonna look after Magikarp for a while. So, somebody be sure to remind me to pick up this Magikarp, because I'm pretty much sure to forget. Anyway, now, on to the main reason why I wanted to head back to Cerulean, which was to make more progress into the game by going east for once, considering we've only been going north and south of this town. Time to go east to the next route. Which route is this? I don't remember. Do I have a town map? Yes, I do. Route 9. Okay. So now, looks kind of weird without a Pokemon in that slot. I think I'll probably lead it up with Stinger and cut away this tree. And there we go, there's a trainer right there. Oop, and she spotted me. You have Pokemon with you, you're mine! Okay. Oh well, let's battle. Besides, I think my BEEDRILL needs the experience. And yeah, I think with that Oddish being partially poison, it'll be weak to bug. Yep, just as I thought. And that was a critical. Jeez. I'm on a roll with these level ups today. BELLSPROUT, let me guess. Oddish, BELLSPROUT, Oddish, BELLSPROUT. That's probably her lineup in a nutshell. That wasn't even a critical that time. Okay. Yep, it's starting to look like what I thought, and you remember back when I reached that route to the east of Pewter City, where I thought that the bug catchers that had Weedles and Kakunas, and I thought that they had BEEDRILLs? I got that route and this one mixed up, considering they really are similar, and they both are directly east to a town that has a gym and leads straight to a cave. You need light to get through that dark tunnel ahead. Oh, hey, an item. TM number 30. What's that item got? Teleport? What? Well, just to humor it, no one can learn it. Besides, I don't need it. Might as well fight this guy. Hello? Man, that guy's got short vision. Haha, great, I was bored, eh? Oh, I think this is a hiker, so he might have an Onix, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has an Onix. Or a Machop. I think he has a Machop and an Onix. Either that or a Geodude. Fury Attack will do, because I think bug moves are not very effective against fighting types. 3 hits. Not that much done as far as damage goes. But anyway, as I was talking about the similarities between this route and the route directly to the east of Pewter, they're both next to... quit missing! They're both directly east to a city that has a gym, and also are routes that lead straight to a cave. And they both have bug catchers in them as well, right at the beginning. And, yep, I knew it. He has an onyx. Okay, time to send out Forest here. So we can just Vine Whip him and hopefully take him out in one shot. Yep, thought so. 462, jeez. Keep it coming, eh? Oh wait, I'm out of Pokémon! You sure had guts standing up to me there, eh? Let's see, I think there's a few more trainers up ahead. Yep. Although I think for now I'll try to dodge a few trainers. This guy I think I have to yeah, I have to defeat this guy, so I'll switch out to Forest here. Go, my super bug Pokemon! Oh, I should have kept Stinger out. I thought this guy had a Sandshrew. I must have been thinking of a different Pokemon. And, here's how Cut looks like. Yeah, it looks just like Vine Whip. Only it doesn't get the super effective bonus that Vine Whip has. Oh well, it's still a good move, considering it can be used in 3 different situations. Okay, so now I'm switching back to Stinger, who needs a bit of healing. Which is why I'm pretty much going to avoid battling the trainers for the most part for just a moment. Just so then I can battle them after I've healed up at the Pokemon Center that's up ahead. And yeah, that's another similarity between... Whoa, Venonat! I haven't seen one of those yet. That's Venonat, it's a bug Pokemon. What did you expect from a bug catcher? Well, aside from Weedles, Caterpies, Metapods, and Kakunas. But hey, it's nice to see something different for once from these guys. And we'll be seeing Venonats in the wild later on. Nice, Stinger, you're catching up with Forest. Ooh, Rage! This is a good move. Yes, I will. I think I'll get rid of Focus Energy, because I don't think I'll be needing it. Although, actually, I probably could have replaced Fury Attack, possibly? I don't know. My bugs! 200 for winning. If you don't like bug Pokemon, you bug me. Okay, just gonna go right over here, and if you go this way, then you can entirely avoid that trainer. Now, oh yeah, another thing that I wanted to say that compares... Oh, 2 things that make this route and the one by Mount Moon so similar is that they also have a Pokemon Center and a patch of grass right next to them. Healing your Pokemon back to perfect health. Although the differences in trainers and levels, and the fact that there's water to the side of this route are what makes them different, along with cuttable trees. In fact, speaking of trees, I think that there's one that's hiding an item right there. So let's just see. Yep, there's a super potion right here. I just knew it. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to fight those trainers that I skipped, and you can find wild Voltorbs in this grass here, just in case you were wondering. I don't remember what types of Pokemon she has. I think probably something similar to the lineup that the other lass had, so I'm just gonna send out Stinger for this battle. Don't you dare condescend me! Okay. There's definitely some funny dialogue here in these trainers. Oh, Meowth! Not what I was expecting. Okay, so now to show off Rage. Oh, Payday, that's nice. Too bad it's not being used by me. Rage. Basically, every time you get hit, your attack power raises. and pretty much it's a continuous move, just like Fury Attack, only it gains more power with each turn, and I think it lasts up to 5 turns. As you can see, the difference in damage between each rage definitely went up a lot. Nice. Good job, Stinger. No, you're too much. Oh, and I even picked up some money due to the payday being used. You're obviously good and talented. Good luck to you. Thank you. And now to switch to Forest. Oh. Okay, and yeah, there's a hiker over here, and I'm just curious, is there an item over here, considering there was one by the first hiker and there isn't? At least one that's not invisible. That leads to the question, is there an invisible item around here? If so, I'm having a hard time finding it because I don't have Item Finder, and this guy has the same line of sight. Haha, come on, dude! He definitely seems to be more cheery than the other hiker, but it's kind of hard to tell sometimes because they're all cheery. That explains his dialogue. He said, "Come on, dude," and he's probably calling out his GEODUDE by saying that. Maybe that's its nickname. And look, we've got another Brock impersonator. Seriously, there's a lot of hikers with the same lineup as Brock. Hahaha, you beat me fair. Hahaha, us hardy guys always laugh. Yes, they do, apparently, in the Pokemon world. And, let's see, where did I not fight a trainer? Oh, there's this guy. Let's see, Route 9, Cerulean City, Rock Tunnel. No, this guy doesn't have, bug Pokemon. That guy does. This guy is a junior trainer, I think. So it's okay. Who's that walking with those good-looking Pokemon? So, that mainly leaves us with, yep, a junior trainer with 2 random Pokemon. Oh, a Growlithe. Uh-oh. Not good for me, considering I don't have water types. I suppose I could send out Mouser, but I'm gonna cut. Oh man, I missed! Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. At least I didn't get burned. That would have really been bad. And of course, an ineffective roar. Nice! Even cut can critical. And Charmander, jeez. If I didn't choose to switch right now, I would be having a repeat of the very first battle of the game. Wait, I thought that said Charmeleon. Oh well. If this Charmander can survive through... Oh, it did. Okay, I'm gonna use Flash just to show what it looks like in battle. Charmander's accuracy fell. So it's basically a carbon copy of Leer, as Charmander just demonstrated. Only it doesn't decrease defense, but increases accuracy, considering it's a blinding flash of light. Basically like shining a flashlight in someone's eyes. At least that's my take on it. Out like a light. Keep walking. Someone doesn't seem to be happy for the other person winning. Oh well. I think I better use a super potion on... Oh, why didn't I put away the hyper potions? I'm not gonna be using those. There we go. Stinger's back to full health, and... You know, this is gonna be a really funny battle. I got up early every day to raise my Pokemon from cocoons. This guy is the one I always got stuck on when I first played the game. And he isn't even required to beat the game. He's just off to the side. He has 2 BEEDRILLs. And Yeah, it's a BEEDRILL versus BEEDRILL battle. And when you look at it that way, and in the eyes of, I think, probably an 8-year-old, that would be really scary. At least it was for me when I was that old and first playing the game. But now it's just pretty much normal. And with Twin Needle, it's even easier. So, second BEEDRILL versus my BEEDRILL. And they're both the same exact level, but hey, at least this guy was smart enough to evolve both of his Kakunas into BEEDRILLs. Good job, Stinger, and you too! What?! What a total waste of time! I have to collect more than bugs to get stronger. Yeah, I suppose. You're really limiting yourself with just bug Pokemon, and there's an ether right there just in case you wanted it. I knew that from experience on fighting that thing before. And let's see, what type of wild Pokemon can we find? Well, I know that we can find wild Rattatas and Spearows. Just as I said, Rattatas and Spearows. Although that was just a Rattata right there, but hey. I'm pretty sure you can also find either Oddish or BELLSPROUT depending on which game you're playing. So that's also another Pokemon that you can find here in this route full of grass. Oh, and you can also find EKANS here as well. So I suppose in blue that means that there are Sandshrews here in blue instead of EKANS. So that I think that might be all the wild Pokemon that you can possibly find. Maybe there weren't Oddish and BELLSPROUT here, maybe just EKANS and Sandshrew along with Spearow and Rattata. Definitely getting a lot of easy experience from these EKANSes. EKANSy? I don't know, what's the plural form of EKANS? Not gonna be using that. Especially not on a flying type like Spearow, considering Bug versus Flying is not a good combination, and neither was BEEDRILL versus Spearow. And last bit of leveling up here in this area. And then I'll go fight that hiker that I skipped over earlier. And I guess I'll switch to Forest for that fight. How much more experience does Stinger need? Wow, I've got a really fast BEEDRILL here. Whoa, definitely not leveling up anytime soon. Especially since I need over 1,000 experience. And for... oh, 800, nice. Well, he's definitely closer to leveling up. And, you know, I don't think I need to postpone it any longer. I'm just gonna evolve Queen right now. Considering, I think she's already learned all of her moves that will be useful, that can be learned at this point in the game. In fact, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, I'm pretty sure that if I were to wait any longer, I think she would only learn Body Slam later on, and... well, here, let's just evolve Queen into a Nidoqueen. And there we go! Yet another entry to the Pokedex filled in. Let's see, what's Nidoqueen's entry? Nidoqueen, the drill Pokemon. Its hard scales provide strong protection. It uses its hefty bulk to execute powerful moves. And they're definitely powerful. So that only leaves King to evolve into a Nidoking. Did I switch to... Yes, I did. Just making sure. Yeah, at least this guy had more range than the other guys. Hahaha, aren't you a little toughie? Well, I'm more than just a little toughie. I'm a big toughie. That made no sense. And sounded kind of stupid, actually, now that I think about it. So, Geodude versus Ivysaur. Who do you think's gonna win? Hint, hint, the one with the vines. And Machop. I'm gonna keep Ivysaur out. And, I forgot, is Vine Whip super, not very effective, or just regular? Okay, it's regularly effective, so... and fighting type moves are not very effective against grass types, or is it poison? You know, let's get back some of that HP that he just took away. So, Karate Chop. Jeez. Okay, there we go. And Cut should finish it off. There we go. And he has a Geodude. I was expecting him to have an Onix. Oh well. I suppose I'll Leech Seed this one too, just to gain back some health. Almost had experience, but you can't gain back experience from another Pokemon. And just to add to the constant stream of damage to him, I'm gonna use Poison Powder. Ooh, Rock Throw! That's pretty strong at this point in the game, and more dangerous if you started out with Charmander, considering that would be super effective against him. Nice, level 28. Almost there. What's that? 700 flying. Haha, kids should be tough. Yes, they should. And now back to that Pokemon Center and a trainer that's also there. And there's also a pathway through the water that leads to something else, but I can't go there yet considering I can't swim. I guess maybe the reason is, oh, then the trainer doesn't get his pants wet. I don't know. I didn't design the game or think of the reasoning behind these sorts of things, so I wouldn't know, of course. And of course there's Spearow here. They're kinda common, actually. Yeesh! Okay, let's see... There we go. And, yeah, there's also Voltorbs there, if you want one, and I might have to go there to catch one soon enough. I wonder how many levels my Magikarp has grown by now. Oh well, I'm not gonna bother with it at the moment. So, now there's, I think, a junior trainer there. Either that or a lass. Oh, I almost forgot to talk to these people. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Ghosts. I sold a useless nugget for 5,000. Nice. The element types of Pokemon make them stronger than some types and weaker than others. Interesting. Okay, so now, there we go, there's that trainer. And I don't think there's any hidden items around here, at least aside from the one that I found earlier. So let's fight this trainer. I've been to a Pokemon gym a few times, but I lost each time. Well then, do you think that the outcome of this battle will be any different? Oh, Pikachu! Not what I was expecting. Oh well, Twin Needle ought to do the job, considering it's the same type as BEEDRILL, and he didn't even get a single turn in. Clefairy, nice. That's a rare one. Okay, so now... Oh, it's got quite a bit of defenses there. 2-hit. Okay, so... Clefairies... Well, they're rare, to say the least. In fact, this is the only Clefairy that we've seen since Mount Moon. Oh, blew it again! I noticed some Pokemaniacs prowling around. Oh, maybe we should keep a lookout. Rock Tunnel. Now then. This is the Rock Tunnel. It's pitch black, to say the least. I can't even see myself. But you can just assume where you are because you're always in the center of the screen. So if you just watch that, then you'll know exactly where you are. And right now I'm next to the staircase. Considering I just exited. And if you can't see the staircase, that means you're standing on it. So now, that's where I was. I'm standing directly above it. But I'm not gonna be going through this. Wow, even the item menu is darkened. Anyway, I'm not even gonna be going here blindly. That's gonna be for blue, I suppose. A blinding flash lights the area. And now you can see everything crystal clear. And don't worry about hidden items, there are none, as far as I know. Let's see. Pokemon fight! Ready, go! Okay. Pokemaniac. Definitely one of the better renditions of Pokemaniacs in the series, actually. Ah, CUBONE. That's a Pokemon that we'll be seeing later on, actually. Consider this a preview to CUBONE. It's a ground-type Pokemon that wears a skull on its head. Oh, so close. And, And I've heard that it's supposed to be kind of like a it was originally planned to evolve into something else, aside from what it actually evolves into. Although I'll go into detail about that later on, when we actually encounter the Pokemon that it evolves into. Well, that it was originally meant to evolve into. Game over! Nice, son. Oh well, I'll get a Zubat as I go. With which Pokemon? Both of them are knocked out, unless you have a revive. Oh, and Rock Tunnel has a bit of a high encounter rate here, and you know, I just realized that I probably should lead with Stinger, because he has Twin Needle, which will be very effective against Zubats. But if I encounter a Geodude, I'll switch out to Forest. So yeah, since Zubats are poison types, that means that they're weak against Twin Needle. And Zubats are pretty much the prominent Pokemon in these caves. And since there's only like, let's see, 4 caves in the entire game, they're in 3 out of 4 of them. So you can pretty much guarantee a lot of experience off of Zubats. Wow. Yeah, these guys appear really quickly here. So it's pretty much a whole Zubat jamboree here. But that also means more experience for Stinger, considering he needs it to catch up. Wow, this is a big hallway. Full of nothingness. And we're almost out of time for this video, so I suppose probably another battle or 2 against the Zubats, and then I'll call it quits for today. Okay, let's... Nice. Wow, these Twin Needles are definitely growing stronger. And I'm not even... And Stinger hasn't even leveled up yet. Well, maybe we might level up after this Zubat. I wonder, is Zubat the only Pokemon that can be found here? No, I'm pretty sure you can also find Geodudes, Onyxes, and probably something else. Something that I can't really remember off the top of my head, but we'll find out what else is here in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Green version. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.